Hello, hello. Yeah, you definitely would not even know me at all because obviously no one watches me because I have no videos. Um, I am basically just some random guy that wants to basically learn how to sing better and as well doing bass techniques. Um, I am very well endoused in growl and subharmonic. I at least do just only a tiny bit of throat bass, which is like a beatboxing technique. I'm also kind of in the process of trying to do inhale bass, which is probably one of the hardest bass techniques to learn. So this basically is a video of me trying to reach out to two certain people that I have watched. One that I do watch, and another that I honestly haven't watched in a good while because I mostly just used this dude for bass technique tutorials. One is Clap It Up Dan, aka Dan Mirabel, and two is David Larson. I was hoping to make this video to reach out to you guys so that you can basically give me a little bit of input in a comment section. So, from my understanding, you guys are very well endoused in your subharmonic practicing. I myself have done it for maybe 2 years or something. About 2 years, but some of the time, if I had to say, was just me just messing around with it. And then some of the time, which I would say maybe most of the time, has been me actually trying to experiment with it. And when it comes to subharmonics, just by watching the both of you, I have seen that subharmonics can actually go into the upper ends of the low notes. And by an explanation of that, I'm basically talking about I would say maybe F2 and down. And I saw a video specifically by David Larson doing Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, which was a very long time ago. I don't remember, honestly. Probably was a good year ago. He ended up doing a F2 subharmonic. Dan Mirabel, aka Clap It Up Dan, I don't really know if this would even be his highest subharmonic, but the highest that I've seen is a C sharp 2. The thing I'm basically wanting to address the problem with is the higher subharmonics that I can do. Because when it comes to, I would say maybe a G sharp 1 and upward. Any point from a G sharp and up going higher, I can't really hit that well, which was basically something I wanted to ask. So it's is my vocal ability something that is affecting that, or is it just because of the fact that you guys are very well practiced in being able to do some harmonics, which I'll actually do a little showcase here for you. Yeah, I mean, that's a little taste of it. You probably wouldn't even say that would be subharmonics, but honestly, the more that I ended up testing it, it actually started to realize to me that it actually was. Because like here's basically me going into the 0 octave, which that's what that was. That basically was me doing subharmonics. This is me in fry. So yeah, that's basically the difference here. So that confirms that it was subharmonics, which honestly, I don't really do the low 0 octave subharmonic stuff. Like typically in my subharmonic range, most of the time, I'll never ever, unless I just feel like doing it for fun, I will never go below a B0. Typically, maybe a B0 flat. I'm not sure. Typically, I do not go anywhere lower than that. And basically, the one thing I'm wanting to do is get better at my higher subharmonics. So basically, with like let's say with David Larson's F2 subharmonic, he did that pretty effortlessly. And the problem is though is because I can't do that at all. Like you can just tell. Yeah. That was an E2. And like you can just tell right there, it's like I cannot do it at all. And typically with subharmonics, I consistently can at least get maybe at least like a C2. That's probably about it. And I don't even have enough range to be able to even actually like to even go down to at least a C, because that's just how I am. I'm probably a baritone, to be honest. But I am very like interested in bass stuff. But basically with the subharmonic range that you guys have, it's pretty big. And especially that it actually sounds good as well in your higher octaves. Which is mostly why I was wanting to ask, because like I don't even know if you guys would ever see this, but this is my only way probably of even being able to like really start getting some help with this. So basically this is like a video of just trying to get your input. Like what is there that I'm possibly doing wrong that is hindering me to be able to do the higher subharmonics instead of low? Because these past couple of years that I've done them, my problem is because I typically am the most comfortable in trying to do the lower ones. Like, I would say maybe at about a G1, and then going down into an E1. So, that's pretty simple for me. Maybe an E flat too, like, actually, yeah, that's pretty simple too. So about a G1 to an E flat 1. Those are my pretty consistent notes in terms to subharmonics. Anything in terms to trying to get higher is way too complex for me. I'm sorry, because I had about 20% on my phone. So anything higher than that, it's just kind of complex, which is what I want your input on. How exactly can I make it sound better? And if you end up seeing the video, thank you for your input.